What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Conference Wrap episode for episode 71.
70.
Fuck! It's been 2 weeks. I was a little bit off.
That's so many. Holy
So
70.
many, guys. 70 episodes.
Damn.
Baby. Yeah, that's wild. We've been doing
That's
this for so
nuts.
long. It's a full year of releases. That's plus a bunch. That's wild.
That's nuts.
It's
Sorry.
because of you guys. It's because we have people that enjoy the thing. And it's because of my party and my players that are just so good at the things they do. Ugh, I love it so much. We're going to kick this off. It's going to be great. Who wants to go first, everybody?
I'll go.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. For someone else, I was going to give it to Ian. I really liked his reactions and how he played to Partos' feelings with the realization that he just set Gunnar free. I thought that was very good. And even just making that be your boon when you were talking to Tempest. Right?
Tempus. Tempus.
Tempest. Okay.
No T. Tempus.
Tempa.
Tempus.
I'm still doing it. I literally can't do it.
There's-
Tempest.
Tempus.
It's basically it's Tempest without the T at the end. So Tempest.
Tempest.
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. That was really cool. And then how you interacted with actually just figuring out he was full body and just hanging out and he's here now. That was really good. And then for myself, I finally tried to further something me and Alex had talked about a long time ago about my back. I failed a little bit, but I got there. And, so yeah, I finally started that path. Yeah, I did the big try.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll toss it to Zach.
I love you. For other people, I think it'll go slightly overlooked, but for now, but will come in so much handy later. Ileana, your little wish for the recipe of the rest potions, A1. That is insane.
We're gonna use that fucking shit like steak sauce.
God damn it.
Good soup. Never? You're going to use it never because you should never put steak sauce on a fucking steak?
Facts.
It'll be
Agreed.
good.
If you gotta put sauce on it, it's a shit steak.
No,
That's
But
right.
you-
You're goddamn right.
You can
it's
put
gonna
it
be
on
Frank's
other
Red
things.
Hot. Like Grandma says, I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, there. See that better. Dash. I understand you haven't eaten a steak in like a decade, but
No,
you
it's,
don't put
it's,
steak
be-
sauce on it.
it's because he said it's A1.
They
Listen,
do.
I understand
I-
everybody's points and they're all funny.
I understand the humor side of it, but you don't joke around about steak.
Put steak sauce on
Agreed.
other things.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on potatoes. It's great.
Yeah, or like I could see it being good on a good grilled asparagus.
Actually, yeah.
You
Eh?
don't eat
No.
asparagus.
No.
No.
You
No,
eat
asparagus is great.
The only thing you
asparagus
do
is
to
great.
asparagus is you just wrap it in bacon and then grill it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
This
can
reminds me
just
of the
have
time I went
normal
to a
asparagus with you,
bachelor
Dash.
party with someone. And it was a man's bachelor party. These
Naturally.
men were eating steak, just tearing it with their teeth in their hands, and I was sitting there with my grilled zucchini and my veggies.
Zucchini is
like-
also good wrapped in bacon.
Dude, yeah. And it was just it was like I am the queer vegetarian in this testosterone zone. And it
And
was
you were
funny because I had a
valued.
very masculine man sitting next to me. It just kind of looked over at me. He's like, "What do you think the girls are doing at the bachelorette party?" I was like, "That's valid of you." It was Travis, for those in the know.
I love it.
Love Travis.
Me too.
He's the best.
Anyway,
Continue, Zach.
Continue, Zach. Sorry.
Damn. Oh, I thought we go long enough. We forget. I had questions today. Regardless of when I made them, I had some questions and got some
Literally the
info.
only one.
No, other people asked questions. I just didn't have them ready.
Yeah, you're the only one that actually like made a list.
I had a list with a sub list. So if this question got answered in a good light, I moved on to a sub question in that category. um, and well, Coda knew, but I definitely remembered Alex saying his thing because I've been looking at items for like the past 2 weeks, trying to narrow down something that I could help us with, and that's when I came down to asking for a pathetic item like a spell scroll of Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum, and just seeing if I could possibly take more than one if I found a bag of holding and just opened it up underneath all of them and then just take the bag of holding. Just so I can continue casting that on the boat, just to give us some sort of scry protection.
Smart.
And I had some other things for fun, like I had a cubic gate just to see if Alex would let me have it. And I also had like Danathor's visor, I think it's called. And I was like, these are just like fun items that if I got told no, wouldn't care, but if I got told yes, would be interesting. And now I'm glad it worked out differently. The original thing I also asked Alex for was a pact boon called what's it called? Boon of Artifact Affinity. It just takes one of the things you're attuned to and makes it part of your appearance. And so you get the effects of being attuned to it without being attuned to it, and you just get that one slot back. I don't think Alex was gonna be 3. So thank you. And I look forward to seeing what I fill with that 6th slot. But yeah, no, it was just kind of fun today. I think it was a really light tumble episode. I didn't really have much I needed to do today, so I'm looking forward to my conversation with BB and other people as they go forward. So with that, we will slide it over to the one in bed, Ileana.
The cozy girl.
Yeah, she's staying in bed. She likes it though.
Wait, that means we also got a hotel bed out of Tempus. Illy got an upgrade to a classy, ritzy hotel bed.
Nice. I mean, yeah, I'll do me first. Illy is in bed, so I got a blanket and I got hands, and now I'm sitting here with the blanket in hands. I'm getting more into Ilya,
Oh yeah.
and I like it. For other people, Tumult, you had the questions prepared. That was great. That was so good. Like, you asked the right questions to like narrow down like the broad sense of what we needed to ask Tempest. Like, you handled everything, and like that was perfect. I love the chaotic energy that everyone had. After a little bit of a break, it's just really fun to just listen to, you know. Yeah, let's pass it to Lysander.
Oh man. I think I'm gonna throw out a compliment that I think we've probably done before, but we've not done enough of. Rob, you're so fucking funny. And I don't think we like highlight that enough. And it's like a
Yes.
1 part Argus thing, but a 9 parts Rob thing of just like, I lost my shit at Imagine a River. And you just doing the full facial comedy of it. And it was like, and then there's a dam. And then your frustration, like, no, why the fuck would they put a dam in this beautiful natural river? And just like, you're on it today with just those little things of like, and even the offhanded bits of your slow clap. You committed to doing an exceptionally slow clap for like a solid 3 minutes. And it's just like, there's so many little things you do that I don't think, we always talk about how hilarious Coda is, and he is, but you're also so fucking funny. And I don't think we highlight that enough. So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. For me, Lysander didn't really take too much of a forefront today. I'm trying to get back into him and kind of like figure out where I'm at. And I think this next session is going to be really fascinating for that. But I think the biggest thing for me is I kept myself like, this is a Dash compliment. I kept myself grounded throughout this session. My brain's been a little floaty, I'm here and I've got my like coping mechanisms, and I kept myself grounded to try and be as present as I could throughout that session, and that's good. Is it who hasn't gone yet? It's Ian and Rob?
Yeah.
Let's
Get
go. Yeah, let's go, Ian.
Great. I'm gonna go opposites and compliment myself first. I'm gonna flip myself from Dash, and honestly, like with how how long we've been apart and how much has gone on this week, I'm just proud of myself for being here in the first place. It's been a lot. The fact that I had enough spoons today to be here is big for me. And I'm really happy with the few questions I was able to ask of Tempest, and with the little bit of development I got with Gungrar. I wasn't expecting to get to this point with him. Like, I fully was expecting my relationship with this weapon to be end game, like level 19, right before the end game big bad evil guy. And now here we are, and I felt that I was able to bring that vulnerability and that emotional gravitas forward with it. And I'm excited to explore Gungrar in a physical body and Orc Splitter as an empty weapon that I can now fill. And I'm very excited for that, and felt that I was able to bring that forward very well. And that's a testament to Alex to, just drop that into, the story with which we are integrating ourselves. The person I really want to shout out today is Zach. I felt like you were the one who was the most prepared for today. You had the most intriguing and necessary and relevant questions available today. And you also really just kind of brought yourself forward. You brought Tumult to the forefront. You put yourself into our current situation really, really well. You asked a lot of really relevant questions, and you got the most out of what you could do. Like, you are actively, constantly trying to bring yourself into the power. Like, as a player, like, you say metagame as much as you can, but you got yourself 3 extra attunement slots out of everything because you are actively paying attention to what's going on and doing the best that you can for yourself. And that's not necessarily what Zach would do, but exactly what Tumult would do, is power himself up as much as possible. And also, like, not only that, but give everybody else this mark of Tempest, this tattoo on the back of our neck that is kind of blindsiding the most obvious glaring weakness for not just yourself, but everybody, from this powerful ally that we have, which is insane. Like, you just patched a massive hole in our party by yourself, which is exactly what you do. It's not necessarily like, oh, I want this to make myself stronger. You are bringing the party together in the way that I don't think you necessarily realize all the time. You are the glue that really holds all of us together, and you really prove that for all of us this session. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of the party that your character is playing in.
Ash did that.
Yeah, I did the tattoos.
I was selfish as fuck.
Well, I think you're neat.
Yeah, no, like the compliments still stand, but
It does.
both of us were making that face because I was like, did I dissociate when he shifted to me? And Zach was like, wait, didn't Dash do that?
Well, you know what? I'm dissociating a lot right now too.
No,
So
it's valid.
I feel like Tumult does a lot too. Also,
No,
Dash,
Tumult
thank you for
killed
the
it.
tattoos. Rob, go.
My compliments for Coda,
Yeah.
Yes.
because Coda manages to continuously pull things out of the past and bring them back into our lives, and with just simple things. And I wasn't prepared for it. And when you said, I need to be stronger to protect my friends, those were almost the exact same words, if not the exact same words, Anook used. And I mean, it shows that you cared that much about Anook, and I do too. But to me, as a part of the table that had to make that choice, and just to have those come back really makes me feel good that I had such a good character that you got attached to him as much as I did. But it's not just I mean, there's a lot of Anook that you keep pulling back in and keeping him relevant to the story,
You gotta
which I
mind like
think
a
is
fucking
also amazing.
like gotta
Yeah.
mind like a fucking steel trap, man.
Yes. So thank you for that, for pulling the past and bringing it back and keeping it all relevant. And you do such a good job with it. Thank you very much. And for myself, I'm going to piggyback off of Dash, and I got to be funny tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hold a lot back, and tonight I went open goofball, and I had a lot of fun with it, and it is, I would amend, it's not 1% Argus and like 90 or 99%, you know. It really is almost a 50-50. Argus and I share a lot of brain space, but I typically hold that back, just because it's masking, and I mask a lot of that chaos energy that I actually have in my life, and I get to bring that out as Argus, and I enjoy it, and I got to be funny and do all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, I love when you get to be silly and you have a character that allows you to more than Anook did. Like Anook
Yep.
did, but
Yeah.
Argus
Oh,
does
yeah.
a lot more.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's very fitting for Argus.
You're like, you know
So
what? I'm
is-
gonna draw a bunch of dicks on the ground. It's like, you know what? That's valid.
I had a
Argus
sketch
would.
book.
Fucking yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
happily and well
Sketchbook.
received.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You said sitting on the ground sketching, so I assumed he just took out a piece
Yeah.
of charcoal and was like drawing on his floor.
Wiener.
He was gonna design a sexual device to help fuck Xerxes.
That's good.
Designer. wiener.
Thundercock.
Exactly. I might need that hammer.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
God.
I can't use it. So.
Clang.
No, the hammer is
My
No.
penis.
my fists.
Okay.
Are not my hammer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or what was it? That wasn't right. The hammer is.
We love
yeah.
Nathan Fillion in this.
Yes, we
household.
do. We
In
do.
this house, we stand Nathan
Absolutely.
Fillion. Well, thank you all. Unfortunately, you will not get to see it, but Alex had to step away, so he will give us our compliments in the chat because this is as much self-care for us as it's content we put out for you. So thank you for watching the compliments and wrap up. We appreciate everything y'all do for our channel. Do the whole YouTube bullshit, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out our socials in the comments or in the description below. And we will see you next Wednesday for the next episode of The Dice That Bind Us.
Bye.
Bye.